We've been watching, and tonight, we're gonna show you what the Opps are really capable of. Yuta, Claudio, you're getting beat up. And Mox, you got your hands full with Shibata right here.
OK! とうとうこの日がやってきたな。モクスリー、正々堂々、ぶっ潰してやるぞ。以上。
John Moxley tonight. I beat your ass on Dynamite.
The single greatest roster of pure talent ever assembled under one roof every week on AEW Dynamite. So, why can't any of these guys get their act together when it counts? They come with their talent, and they come with their gifts, and they come with their fanfare, and their bodies hit the dirt, and they roll back down the hill. And they will excuse themselves, and they will seek comfort without addressing the real problem. You don't want it. You don't. We will scorch the earth with anybody who wants to call themselves a contender before we give a single inch. Not an inch. This is my life's work, and it will not be bought or sold. Matt and Nick Jackson have returned. Interesting. Power players in pro wrestling's new Gilded Age. Let's do a little who's who. I'm surrounded by warriors. I'm the world champion, a king on the front lines. You two. Well, I don't recognize you two anymore. I haven't for a long time. You've stumbled onto a board and you don't know what the game is. You better figure it out, and you better be real careful. Better be real careful before you make any moves.
Shibata's not even budging when he gets hit.
He's triple tough, man. He is
Like hitting a wall.
And you see the champion each time Shibata lands. John Moxley is wincing. He is backing up. He is giving ground.
Oh.
Boot to the midsection. Moxley changes levels. Now comes in, flat of the boot into the side of the face of Katsuyori Shibata.
I'd have pissed off Shibata with that boot to the face.
Now Moxley backs up a second one.
Boy, Shibata just ate that one.
When a guy twists his own head back in place, you know you're in trouble.
Shibata asking for more. Moxley obliges, and Shibata is fired up here tonight. Nice back heel trip by Shibata.
Yeah, version of an Osotogari judo outer leg sweep, but well done into that rear choke, rear chin lock there.
Abdominal stretch is cinched in on the champion. So you see at the bottom of your screen our main event, the Death Riders, Yuta and Claudio taking on Samoa Joe and Hook. As Shibata changes grip now, flying octopus hold, Manjigatami, whatever you want to call it.
Got it locked in good, Shibata. You can see just about once he gets that wrist, he's going to have it.
Yeah, wrestling with an abundance of confidence. After he got involved in John Moxley's match this past weekend, he asked for this match in Shibata. He wanted John Moxley in the ring.
Yeah, well, that's the type of guy Shibata is. That's what all three members of the Opps are about. Just a good old-fashioned fight. They like to have a good time, but they want to fight, and Shibata just breaking down Mox, and he's going to come in hot right here, Shibata.
Shibata not backing down. In fact, coming in once, but twice. No! Moxley shut him down after the dropkick in the corner.
Great job there by the champion, by Mox. Another big clothesline.
Clubbing lariat, lateral press, barely a one count for the world champion.
Yeah, Moxley used Shibata's own momentum on that first lariat.
Not good. But, oh my God, but the history we talked about of Shibata.
Yeah, the head injury that nearly knocked him out of action, but Shibata absorbed the pile driver, lands the PK, but you can see Shibata depleted.
I've never seen anyone, Taz, you may have stand up or at least get to their feet like that after a pile driver.
A pile driver put me on the shelf for 9 months, so you talked to the wrong guy. It's nasty, but Shibata's nasty.
Moxley, he transitioned out of the sleeper attempt. Now, he had one locked in on Shibata. Shibata broke the grip of Moxley, snapmare, and Shibata.
Smart grounding the champion. Snapmare, rear chin again, or rear choke, I should say.
This is where the height advantage of the champion, as slight as it may be, does pay off. He's able to get up higher out of Shibata's grip.
Yeah, and it does help. You're exactly right.
As they're behind Shibata here, we've heard them chanting his name. Good reversal, though, by the world champion.
And Moxley, he gouged Shibata's eyes in order to escape. And Shibata, you can see still the hands on the eyes.
Trapping the arm, too, with his legs.
The body scissors with the arm trapped, and that is it. Shibata goes out.
The AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley.
Well, the eye rake was the key. Mox was smart, and it helped him capture that rear choke and trap the arms. And sometimes when you get caught in a choke, it happens. You can just go and you're done.
Yeah, Tez, do you think it's a case that Moxley was feeling like he was being out-wrestled, out-grappled by Shibata? He had to level the playing field somehow, and the thump to the eye is what did it.
It did. It definitely assisted in capturing that win. No disrespect towards the world champion, but it definitely helps. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I don't